Well, folks, in the life of a fisherman, there comes that day when you just can't catch any fish. My intent was to catch some crappie. We've kind of been hunkered down here for a week or two with weather conditions. Haven't been very good for fishing. Really cold, bitterly cold weather. So hey, we got a day that warmed up for us. It's like, okay, well, let me get out there and see what's going on. I was really kind of fired up about it. I felt like, the conditions were stable enough. It's just been cold, but the waters should have been pretty stable, that maybe I'll have a chance to catch a few crappie. Well, that didn't happen. The water was up. The water was way up, and this totally messed everything up for me. Started off the day going to number one little fishing hole I go to a lot. And when I got there, I realized, man, I'm not going to be able to fish this. It's just the water's too high. I can't walk along the bank. So I tried to cast from the little platform right there. I did the best I could do under the circumstances, but there was nothing there. No bites, not a single bite, nothing, nada. So I got out of there. We hightailed it over to crappie spot number 2. And barely had enough room to get around the bank. The water was up so high, basically not too far from full pool, which is a little strange. Not sure what series of events led to the lake getting this high, but anyways, it was shallow enough to where I could get through there and fish a little bit at spot number 2, and I covered it really well. With a couple of different jigs and not a single bite. Not a single bite. One of the things that you'll find sometimes is that when you're crappie fishing, you'll catch other fish, obviously. You'll accidentally catch some yellow bass. You might catch a catfish, whatever you might, you never know what you'll catch while you're crappie fishing. But one good sign is, to me, in this particular spot that I fish in, almost always when I catch crappie, I will also catch yellow bass. It's almost like those yellow bass and those crappie hang out together. In other words, they're there at a similar time, and it's not uncommon to catch a combination of crappie, yellow bass, and brim bluegill right there in the same area. But so nothing. I didn't get a single bite, not a nibble, not even a skipjack. So the water coming way back up like that, and the cold temperatures have pushed the fish back out to deeper water apparently. So we didn't catch any fish, but it's good to know. The next couple of days are supposed to be really nice here in Tennessee. With the temperatures up in the 50s, low 60s maybe. But if the water's up and the fish are not there, it doesn't matter how nice it is above water. If the water's still unstable, them crappie are not going to really be back in there. So it's just kind of one of them things you kind of got to go through it there as a crappie fisherman. You've been watching TN Bank Fishing.